Hey guys, it's Rachel. Today we are finally going to be reviewing the Shane Dawson Jeffree Star Conspiracy Collection. Now, I got this in two different orders. My first order was when the pre-sale was going crazy. For anybody that's been living under a rock for about the past month, the release was insane. Right when everybody refreshed their page at 10 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, or daylight time, either way, it was noon here. So once that time hit, the website was crashing consistently for like 4 hours. So my first order, I got two of the liquid lipsticks. So I got Are You Filming and I Gotta Go, and I also got the gloss, Shane Glosson. And then somehow, like 2 hours later, I went on and I ordered both of the palettes. The bundle was already sold out, so I bought the palettes separately, and I'm gonna finally look at it. I also have not actually swatched the lipsticks yet, so I'll be doing that. I have used the gloss though, because I was just like, I have to. So I will say right away, this does taste and smell like root beer. To me, it smells more like A&W than any other kind of root beer, unless I just don't know what the other root beers smell like, but it does smell like A&W root beer. So if you're familiar with that, this is exactly what it smells like. So I will say for a lip gloss, this is not very tacky. It still has a little bit of tack. Maybe I just never know how to put lip glosses on, but it's not nearly as bad. I ended up wearing this on a windy day, so obviously you're getting your hair in your mouth, and if it's too tacky, it'll stick to your mouth, and that did happen, but it was nowhere near as bad as lip glosses that I've used in the past. So if you're looking for a gloss but you don't want it to be too tacky, I don't think you're ever going to find one that has zero tack to it, but this is definitely probably my favorite lip gloss, and I don't use lip gloss just because it is all tacky. So we have Are You Filming and I Gotta Go. So everybody knows Are You Filming is like the true red. This is Andrew's shade, and then we got I Gotta Go. So I'll move the eyeshadow palettes, because let's be honest, that's like what everybody's excited for. Now, I did get the liquid lipsticks, I want to say last week on Friday, so it's been about a week between two packages. Right now it's the 21st? No. I'll insert the date down below. So everybody knows launch date was on November 1st, so they're still working on getting shipments out. Maybe they're just working their way across the country, so they're shipping out like all the West Coast stuff, and now they finally got to the Midwest, so I'm not sure, maybe the East Coast has gotten their stuff, but so this is the liquid lipsticks. The components are a lot more like, they're a lot more heavy duty than the regular Jeffree Star liquid lipsticks. I actually bought some of his before the launch came out just so I could like test the formula and see if I would actually like it. So I do have a few of his other liquid lipsticks, and I do like that all of his components are super like heavy duty and they're like good quality. So everybody's probably already swatched these, but I'm a very pale person, so it's gonna be a different swatch. Also, if you hear any commotion upstairs, that would be my parents. So, oh my. That is very, very gold. So, I'm gonna have to get up off the couch. This is I Gotta Go. Also, my camera light is very bright, so it's a nice, like, kind of coppery color. I actually like it. I'm really interested in how everything is going to wear on me, because even though I'm really struggling, even though Jeffree is a pale person, he's still not like Rachel Pale. Rachel Pale is very pale. You live in Wisconsin, and it's just... Did I get it? Please tell me I did. Oh, thank God. I don't get a lot of sun. I don't like going outside because there's only like 2 days a year that are actually like decent to go outside for. Otherwise it's too hot, too humid. It's just... the weather's gross. And then the red is a little bit more sheer, which honestly I'm fine with it being like this red. So let's swatch that too. So I'm probably going to use the red for the final look, but I don't know what I'm going to do with the eyeshadow yet. So we'll see. So we do have both of those, and then we do have the gloss, which I would probably wear the gloss over the red. When I first put the gloss on, I put it over Jeffree Star's Calabasas Velour Liquid Lipstick. That looked really good. I'm pretty sure I posted a picture of that on Twitter, so I will leave the link down to my Twitter below. I'm not super active on it. I really only have been active because of this launch, so all my old stuff is gonna be like stupid me complaining, like, you know, Facebook 10 years ago kind of stuff. So don't be surprised if you see that. I shouldn't say if, when you see that. But now we cut into the box. I haven't even opened it. And I'm really hoping, because I've stayed away from watching product reviews and like palette reveals. The only palette reveal I've seen really is like obviously the one that was in the series, and like any palette reveals that people post on like Twitter or Facebook or something like that. I haven't actually like watched videos of people revealing them, so I'm gonna hope that I can figure out what to do. I did actually watch Jeffree Star's. Oh my gosh, I watched his like life update one where he was playing around with the conspiracy palettes, so I did watch that, but that's the only one I've watched. Otherwise I've purposely stayed away, and trust me, it is very difficult. But I did see like all the broken palettes and like people saying that there's hairs in the makeup, and it's like, dude, I've found hairs in makeup before. I don't care. If it's in like a liquid, it's a little more gross, but like if it's a powder, I really don't care. So I have not seen it, and I can't see well enough. I have glasses, so I can't see anything in the viewfinder, so if I like keep looking over there, trust me, I can't see what I'm supposed to be seeing. I'm gonna go ahead and do the mini controversy first, and then we'll get to the conspiracy. Now, I'm just gonna show them both right now. They actually, like, everybody's seen the wrapping paper with the Shane Dawson and the Jeffree Star logo on it, but they also have stickers with mini controversy on it and conspiracy on it. So like, that's super cool and different. Okay, when I'm that close to the camera, you can tell I'm literally looking at myself. If I'm back on the couch, I can't see anything. I'm just looking at general shapes, making sure I'm like somewhat centered in the frame. So, okay, back to this one. This is bigger than I thought. Like, when you're looking at it on the series, it might be because I have tiny little hands, but it looks so much smaller. I don't know why I expected it to be smaller. Probably because I haven't gotten a mini yet, but I also, after this launch, ordered a mini Jawbreaker palette, so that'll be coming soon too. So everybody's seen the box. I don't want to get off the couch. Yeah, it's difficult to show up on camera for this one, but it does have that TV static that they were talking about when they were developing the product. Also, I'm taking a marketing class right now in school, and like, ooh, it's so pretty. Oh my god. Okay, sorry. I'm taking a marketing class right now, and I've mentioned a lot in my assignments and everything about this collection, and how basically the series was just a 6-hour marketing commercial. So, it's wiggling. I felt wiggle. I don't know. Okay, so we've got the mini controversy, and I can't see anything. Okay. Oh my god. It's so pretty. Oh, my face looks so terrible. I purposely just like took off my makeup with a makeup wipe and threw some moisturizer and eyeshadow primer on, so yeah. Ooh. Okay, so like my favorite color overall in this one would definitely be canceled. A pretty teal. I just don't know how to use colors. That's partially why I got these, is because they have neutral tones, but then they also have like colors I would never touch. Like, blues scare me. That's part of the reason why I probably will never get the Blue Blood palette. But everything else in this, like, oh. Okay, I just wanna, like, I don't know which one to touch first. Let me start off with the purple. I have green eyes, so like purple really, I'm literally not even touching it very much, and it's just like, okay, yeah. You need to touch it a little more than that. Yeah, so like, even then, it's still pretty colorful. I'll go in with My Apology, which is the red, brown, oh. Okay. Alright. So, I just want to move on to the controversy so badly. So yeah, they're really pigmented. Actually, you know what? While I'm here, I'm gonna go into cancel that pretty blue though. Look at, oh my god. It's so blue. It's probably just my skin, but like my skin never swatches very well. But like, this is probably the best swatching I've ever had. I'm really good at camera angles, if you can't tell. So, there's also still so much on my fingers. Okay, so I will probably dive into this and use those blues. I'll have to figure out how, but everything else I would totally use. Also, I thought, oh no. For a second I was going to say that the Diet Root Beer I thought was silver, but that's the cola. No, the conspiracy palette. I'm so excited. It might not show that I'm excited because I'm trying to like still be quiet, so my parents aren't like, can you put more makeup? Because they will freak out. Oh my god. No, do not fall. Okay, this is really pretty. Sorry, I'm just like, it's like a shiny black, but like, it's also because of how the actual palette component inside is shaped, it's like so dipped in, that's why I almost dropped it. So that's fun. So when we open it, if I can get it. I'm so good at unboxing. We've got, please don't fall, please don't fall. Oh my god. Oh my god. This is so nice. Like, I don't think it ever comes off really well on camera, but like, people probably already said this in other reviews, but the Shane Dawson logo is embossed. I didn't know that. That's so pretty. Wow. It makes me wonder, like, when I was watching them film it, I was like, how did they not come up with this in the first place? But probably because they weren't thinking, like, doing something different. They probably wanted to keep it very similar to Jeffree's branding. It's nice and sealed. Alright. So, I'll let you guys look first, even though everybody's already seen it. I don't want to blind everybody with that. So, that's the conspiracy palette. Everybody's seen it. I have not. Oh my god. I didn't notice that in the series, conspiracy is like a greenish gold. Also, food videos is so bright. Oh my gosh. See, I can't tell if the embossment is just bad or if it's just because of the color, but like, just a theory. Let's see if I can get it to show up well. Yeah, it doesn't look like it's embossed right, but like, it still has so much pigment, like, yeah. Okay, I was worried that it was like a formula issue. I probably just didn't emboss it all the way. But it could be a formula issue too. It could be that, when I actually try to put it on my eyebrows, once I try to put it on my eyelids, it could end up being like, just having a ton of fallout. So, that kind of makes me want to try that one. But these are, like, that one, Just a Theory, was super buttery. Like, oh god, I think I could use every color in here. I'm just, surprisingly, I'm not scared of the pink. I'm scared of the red. The Flamin' Hot is scary. Like, before, when the palette was revealed, I went in with, yeah, it's too much digging. I went in with my NYX Modern Dreamer palette, so if anybody doesn't know what that is, that's just a very rainbowy palette. And I went in and I was like, alright, let's do a sunset look, because I know that there was going to be some yellow, pink, like, you got your sunset colors literally right here. So I decided to do that, and then I got super excited about it, and then I was like, let's try blues, let's try greens. And I have those pictures on Twitter too. I'll maybe put them in here if I can't figure out how to do it, because I'm not a video editor. I'll just, again, leave my link to my Twitter down below. But, god, that red is just so scary. Yeah. I can't, yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I just found what people are probably saying is the hair. It's glue. Or it's dog hair from the dog I was just watching, who I have to watch this weekend. But yeah, it's glue. Everybody's just being stupid. So... Also, to make this an even more fun test, I have somewhere here the Morphe and Jeffree Star eye brush collection. I've used some of them and I haven't washed them, so I will not use those. I'm also probably going to use the wrong brushes. So, sorry about that. I will start with the JS5. This is a natural brush, not a synthetic. I don't know why I'm trying to like review the brushes. Oh gosh, I don't know what I want to do. There's so many colors. There's so many colors that like, oh my god. I want to use Just a Theory just to see how much fallout there is. But like, they're all just so buttery. I really like Diet Cola. Holy. Oh my god. Oh my god. There's so much I could do. I I just don't know what to do. I didn't say this in the beginning. I am literally not a beauty guru, whatsoever. I'm the complete opposite, if I'm honest. I think safe bet, we'll start with diet root beer, just above the crease, and a little bit into it, just to start, and then I'll see what I want to do after that. I would have started with Tanacon, but I decided not to. Also, for the longest time, I thought Cry on My Couch and Tanacon were the same thing because they have the same embossment. I was about to go in with Cry on My Couch. Also, why do people tap it here when you could save product and tap it back into the pan? Sorry, I'm just poor and I can't afford to waste product. Holy. Ooh. Okay. Wow. I literally barely went into that. And it's just like, it's there. Also, I used the Lorac Behind the Scenes Eye Primer. I usually don't use primer because I just can't be bothered. But I decided, hey, let's give this a fair shot and also use these brushes that I've had for like 2 months. I think I got them like right after they announced that they were gonna for sure be releasing a collab. Because I was like, well, if I'm gonna review this, I wanna like review it. Like do like a whole Jeffree Star review. So this is also probably gonna be the only beauty review I do. Unless I get a job. Because right now I don't have one. So yeah. I don't know what to do now. I really want to go in. God, I don't know. Just to give you an idea of what I usually do, I usually just do like one color in my crease, and then I do a sparkly eyeshadow, and then a darker eyeshadow. So I basically just do smoky eyes every day. Sometimes I'll do a halo effect, so I'll put dark, and light in the middle. But I don't know what I want to do. There's literally so many options that I've never thought of doing. Let me get like a packing brush. I want to use one of the shimmers or metallics because I want to test out and see if it has a ton of fallout, because that is something that bothers me to no end. And that's why every single time I do my makeup, I have to do my eyeshadow first, and then I actually do concealer and then my foundation, because if I do concealer over my foundation, it just looks absolutely awful. And I have no idea why. My skin is just stupid. That's why people tap it off here. This accidentally like tipped over, and then all of the fallout that I had from Diet Root Beer just went into food videos. Kind of fitting. I think I don't know. Because Sleep Paralysis was also really pretty when they swatched it. Because it's like silver, but it's brown, but it's purple. We're using that. I don't know why I forgot about that. So, like literally barely touching it. This is really fun when I have really bad lighting. I'm basically, please tell me that didn't, oh thank God. I'm basically just like relying on what's not being covered. Okay, I need more than just a little bit. I'm relying on the light from the camera to like give me something. By the way, I used the, God, I'm blind, JS10 to put sleep paralysis on. And then I will, oh, that's not the right one. And then I'll use, gosh, there needs to be more contrast because I can't see, JS13. This is literally how I clean most of my brushes. I don't like cleaning them because it's like the second that I clean a brush, it just doesn't feel the same. I really want to, God, there's so many things I want to do. I want to go into Not a Fact. So, go into that dark burgundy. Don't know if it's going to look good together because this is a purple. Or whatever color we're saying sleep paralysis is. I feel like I want to do something more with my eyes. I want to do something more. But like right now, this looks pretty good. I mean, not the rest of my face, but like I like this a lot. This is definitely something I would wear like every day at school. So I like it. I like it. I'm also not going to put on a full face because I know people are going to be like, oh my gosh, you don't blend your foundation down on your neck and blah, 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 blah. I'm white. I purposely get foundation that matches my neck, not my face, because my neck and my face are clearly not the same color. This is red and somewhat tan on my forehead. This is white and never will be tan. It never, ever, ever, ever tans. They are definitely right in saying that these palettes can be used for like regular everyday looks. Now I'm just looking in a different mirror. God, it's so pretty. I love this. I would love it more if I could do winged eyeliner, but I suck at winged eyeliner, so I'm not even gonna try. I'm gonna do what I said I was gonna do and use Not a Fact with my Eco Tools small fluffy brush. I don't care if you guys can't see that or not because I'm not using a high-end brush, so most people really don't care at that point. And go into Ranch, which literally everybody does, and do inner corner. Honestly, kind of want to put that a little bit on top of sleep paralysis, but I'm gonna attempt to refrain. I'm also not gonna redraw my eyebrows on. I'm probably still gonna end up doing that. Oh my god. It's, oh god, it's so pretty. I'm gonna go with I Gotta Go. I can't help it. I have to. Love you, Andrew, but like, I'm sorry. I might not be able to open it again. God, I hope I can. I really hope I can. I'm probably gonna edit this out too because it's gonna take me like 10 years. Because, oh, they all smell like Diet Root Beer. I forgot about that. Hang on. My nose ain't buffed. Somehow, this part always gets missed. Oh god, this is so... Oh my god. Like, don't pay attention to like how crappy my hair is, but like, this... This is so pretty. I can't see in the viewfinder because, like I said, I'm blind. Here. Like, yeah. So pretty. So, I've said it many times on Twitter, I'll say it again. I am so incredibly proud of Shane and Jeffree for coming out with this collection. While I didn't get everything, partially because I don't have a job, so I don't want to spend all the money I have saved. Kind of thinking I might get Ryland. But like, this is... it's gorgeous. One thing I just noticed is that the hinge on the back of this has potential to rip because there aren't any, like, you know, the little spring hinges, not spring hinges, but basically like spring hinges. So, that could be an issue, but that would be a wear and tear thing to check out. So, honestly, I don't think there was any fallout. I wasn't like going super rough, so, and I think I have had fallout with those brushes before with the NYX palette. Don't quote me on that, but I think that there was, so it would have to be the formula. That's just great. I love that the lipsticks, I think all of them, plus the gloss, are supposed to smell like root beer, and they do. Kind of tastes like it too. That's The one thing that I will say, other than the gloss being a little bit tacky, is that if you actually read the directions, I think on the box for the liquid lipsticks, it says shake for 5 seconds, apply to bare lips, and let dry for 60 seconds. Every single time I've done that, I have still gone through, like, I applied this, half an hour ago maybe, and it's still wet here. Like, it's still sticky, which is part of the reason why I got the gloss, because I knew that the lipsticks were so dry. So, this does keep your lips moisturized. I did end up eating a Big Mac when I did wear this, so it did wear off, so I don't know the full wear time for this, if it does wear off or not. So that'll be something that I'll have to test in the future, but this does keep the liquid lipsticks from being super drying. If you try the lip ammunitions, those are so much better, in my opinion. So if you're looking at buying any of Jeffree's other stuff, I would recommend going for the lip ammunitions over the liquid lipsticks. They're also easier to apply, in my opinion. Every single time, except this time, surprisingly, that I've put on a liquid lipstick, I always overdraw one side, and then sometimes I, like, accidentally bump and go outside the lines. Maybe I just can't tell because I'm not using, like, a really bold lipstick. I'm using, like, a more neutral one. But it's usually, like, right here on my lip on either side where it just juts out and has, like, a little bump, and it just looks terrible. But evidently nobody in college cares, but I still want to look good. Which is why I bought the palettes. And other reasons. I mean, I've watched Shane since probably 5 years ago at least, and I think one of the first videos was either a Try and Grow products or it was a food video. I think the first Jeffree Star video was probably one where he was really going and promoting the Benefit Roller Lash Mascara that I still use to this day. I actually just bought this a few days ago because mine was very, very expired. But that was my first video with him. I think. I'm pretty sure, but I could be wrong. So, I have been watching them for a while, and it's really nice to see people collaborating, and they're not completely angry at each other. I feel like that's something that has been going on in the YouTube community a lot, is that people are they just harbor so much animosity towards each other. They all are trying to climb to the top, and they're all kind of trying to elbow their way up and then keep their elbows out so they can just push people down the second they even have competition come close to them. So it's just something that I think YouTube is obviously struggling to do. I actually have a persuasive speech that I have to do, and one of the topics I debated doing was having YouTube regulated and having normal HR practices in place, but because YouTube is obviously an international website, it's hard to put those kinds of rules in place because different countries have different cultures and different rules that they would have in normal companies' HR. So, even though it sounds like a great idea, it probably would be impossible to do unless you just monitored like top creators, but then you're gonna have other creators that are being controversial, and then people complain about that, and it's just too much work for anybody to go through and watch every single minute of every single video on YouTube to try to find any bit of controversy or something that goes against what their policies might be. So, I mean, it would be nice to have some kind of regulation, but the regulations that they have right now, I feel like either aren't being enforced or they need more. But that's getting off topic. I think this collection is great. I have a huge mess that I need to clean up now, but it's honestly so much more than I could have asked for, and definitely worth the wait of like 3 weeks that it's been. And actually, because the wait has been so long, they're actually doing priority shipping. Like, on here, they did a 3-day. They did a priority 3-day rather than the normal, I think the normal is like 5 to 7 business days, but because the wait was so long, I guess they just probably did expedited shipping for everyone, just to make sure to keep everybody happy, which that was really nice too. So, yeah, I think that's about it. Good collection. The formulas are great. Honestly, I think that I Gotta Go has to be my favorite part of the collection. I mean, it just looks so natural, but like also not. It's like semi-unconventional, which is amazing. I'm gonna play around and try to figure out some more out there eye looks rather than this pretty normal for me eye look. So I'll try to keep posting those pictures, and I'm so proud of both of them. Oh my gosh. Everybody involved, not just Shane and Jeffree, just everyone that was involved in this collection, they deserve everything that they've gotten because of this launch. It's amazing. So, make sure to subscribe, hit that bell notification. There might not be a lot of notifications. If you guys comment enough and want me to review something else, I'll do it. Please, 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 please don't make it like a $200 product. Otherwise my parents are going to kill me. And then if you guys want to check out my Twitter, it'll be down below. And I'll see you guys next time.